Hey everybody, welcome to my video page. Uh, this is my first video on gaming. I downloaded a test version of Bandicam, so this is just kind of like the test run. Um, right now we're in the middle of a run, and I figured why not start recording. We got the TSM Map Mod, the 389 Pete, and Jeff, I can't say his last name, starts with an F. From Code Zero Gaming, I have his Jake Break and Horn mod, and I can't say how great this mod is. I mean, the if you're playing the game and you've heard the original Jake Break, it sucks. Jump into this with this, just listen to the Jake Break whenever I hit it, and it's just beautiful. Um, so I'm using an Xbox 360 controller because I'm poor and I can't afford that fancy, nice steering wheel setup. So I make do where I have to. Having a race car keeps you broke, so this is what I'm doing in my off season, I guess. So we're gonna get underway. Right now we are hauling. Stupid camera photo again. Dry milk, 22 tons of it, and we're currently on the TSM Map Mod. I already hopped the lake, as some of the foreigners would say. I don't know why I took my blinker on there. There's that beautiful Jake Break. Messing with my steering settings, trying to get them just right, and I think I finally got it. But name of my company is Outlaw Trucking, and we're Outlaw truckers, which means who cares about speed limit? We just run what we want. They have the option for oversized loads, overweight and everything. Probably run those. Got lucky with the green light. Over-rimmed it a little bit. I had the Real Physics mod on here and it kept messing up my game, so I had to take it off. Every time I'd go over water on the TSM Map Mod, it would basically freeze up on me. Wonder why he hit his brakes. That's, whoa. Gotta lighten my brakes up a little bit. I gotta get used to the controller. I haven't been playing with it very long. Normally I try and look over at the other angles, watch the light. It's kind of complicated using the controller because I can't set it up. My drivers just made me 19,718 bucks. That's, or euro. Another one made me 11,361. For anybody that's not played this game, that right there is a camera, speed camera. Stop, get a little gas, a little diesel. And with the unregistered version of Bandicam, I can only make 10-minute videos. So this is gonna be stretched out over several videos apparently. But I'll try and stretch it down to the wire. Real hard to see. Oh no, that's not gonna work out good. Turn my hazards on. Back on the road again. Oh. Now I've had some very interesting journeys along the way. I've had cars just whip out in front of you for no reason and lock up their brakes. It's not as bad as the drivers on Hard Truck series and the 18 Wheels of Steel series, because those drivers they're freaking horrible. I mean, that's about the only way you can say it. They drive like I drive. I mean, pull out in front of you, lock up the brakes. I love that jake brake. I mean, I'll use it any chance I can get. Oh, gonna go off in the grass. Popping up over the hill. Wrong button. And if these videos take off, or I just really enjoy doing them, then I think I'll end up buying Bandicam once I get the money to do it. But my racing season's not quite over yet, so yeah. That's pretty much where all my money, well, all my money goes to bills, but any money I can scrap together goes directly to my dirt track car and entry fees and fuel and everything. Which, we're closing in on that 10-minute mark. So, what I'll do for basically a break is I'll just pause it and stop Bandicam and then start up again and go for video number 2. And I'll probably edit it into just one long video if YouTube will let me do it. So pause it right here and shut off Bandicam. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's keep on trucking. So we're going right about 122 kilometers an hour, gaining. I played this run, and I got to the desert, which is coming up pretty quickly, and I caught it right here, just slung it over, and that bus right there actually, slung it over and just destroyed my truck and my load. And See, he just drove right in the side of me. I mean, yeah, I was speeding. That was my fault per se, but you gotta get a lot of gotta get a lot of speed up to go through this desert. I was watching uh, Bay Bay Area Bugs videos and Jeff's videos, and I was watching him pull these hills, and I was like, well, that's got to be because the realistic physics mod. But my truck's, I believe it's 700 horsepower, and it's just it's just not cutting it. I mean, it's really puts a load on. Like right now, we're just losing speed. And I thought maybe I could drop a gear, but I can't. Once you start going down the hills, you start getting some speed up. But unfortunately, it's a two-lane highway. I've tried going off through the shoulder to get around people with very horrible results. And I've tried passing people. Woo. I mean, it's just passing people out here is just it's a ballsy me because they come out of nowhere. As you can see, if your computer screen's big enough. Ah, hell. Barely saved that one. Try it in the shoulder again. Man, it's a good thing I don't haul any explosives. I have hauled explosives on this game, and I didn't drive like that. I mean, it's not like it's gonna like real life where you wreck it, it's gonna blow up, but it sure does get damaged quite easily. Oh, I don't think 10th gear is gonna. Nope, drop her down in the ninth. It's that 700 horsepower just isn't enough in this big rig to pull 22 tons up this hill. And it doesn't look that bad, but then you look out at an angle, doesn't look too bad. But change the view. It's it's quite one for quite loud. For two, it's just it's horrible. It's a big hill. Now, I don't know why they made the interior of the truck so quiet, but it'd been nice if they just made it a little louder on the inside, so you know you could turn your volumes down and not have to worry about the outside. I hope no one pops up out of nowhere, because I mean they just literally come out of nowhere. Got lucky there. But so yeah, I've been racing dirt track this year. Uh, I was big into drag racing, and me and the well, one of my ex-girlfriends, we split up. My stepdad seen how sad and depressed I was, and I just kind of like give up on my drag car and everything that I was building. And he went to a big sale that we have here in Missouri, up north at Sedalia, and bought me a factory stock roller. And I immediately just wanted to get this thing ready. We got it in February. Woo! We got it in February, and I immediately wanted to try and get it ready for the season because it was coming up quick, and I knew it was. And I pulled the motor out of my drag car and whew, brakes. But I pulled the motor out of my drag car and it was just basically a street strip car. There's video of it. It's a 81 Trans Am. And I pulled the motor out of it, stuck a 305 in it that had a big cam, and sold it, and then took all the money and the motor and had all the work done to it to make it good for dirt track. But then I still needed like $1,500 worth of parts. And I just wasn't making the money. I had a new car payment, rent, and all that good stuff. And which was easy whenever there was two of us, but you know, being single again, it was rough. And about the second race into the season, my stepdad could see that I was really struggling trying to get every dime I could to get this thing done. And we come across the opportunity to buy two pure stocks ready to go, turnkey ready for 2,100 bucks. So we bought them, and he told me to pick a car. I picked the one with the best body, unfortunately the worst motor. And but it was the best put together car. Just the motor just wasn't the greatest. And I painted it, and we put some numbers on it, and a new racing harness. Had my helmet and everything ready, and we went racing the following week, and went out and did good. I mean, we didn't get last, which is cool, but we were back there. I gave up a lot of positions. I didn't want to tear the car up, and be like, oh hell, now I gotta fix it. But been doing good in the racing. We've got a few third place finishes, a handful of top fives. We never really got our butts stomped bad, but we got beat. Ooh. Yeah, almost got a ticket there. But we got a few races left of the year. I got 4 videos that I have recorded. I've got to get them uploaded, but every time I go over to my mom's house to upload my videos and everything on her computer, she's updating her TomTom or got some kind of system update going, and it just would take forever to try and upload a video, and I don't have that time. I mean, I have lots of free time, but I don't have the time to sit there and watch a video upload so I can upload the second one. Woo! But we're closing in on that 10-minute mark again, so I better pause it as soon as I get to the top of this hill. If you lose any video, I'm sorry. It's just... Alright, I missed a second. I run out of time. Which, I gotta get the bot version of Bandicam. I mean, it's recording great on my computer. Alright, here we go. So I only lost a little bit of footage there. So I don't know how I'm gonna splice the voiceover back in with the video. Oh, really? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Got a speeding ticket. That's 500 bucks out of my profits right there. We got 4 hours till we go to sleep. Got 24 hours remaining in the job. And we'll be there in 44 minutes, so. Now who puts a freaking speed camera at the bottom of a nasty hill like that? It's like, hey, speed trap. You know, the makers of TSM Map Mod, it would have been great if they would have put a freaking speed trap sign up there. But, you know, they did a great job. I mean, look at this is all TSM Map Mod. But this is all TSM Map Mod. I mean, but the game itself, like they had to use stuff from the game to make the map to make it not be as bad on glitchiness, which I think they did a good job. I really enjoy this map mod, even though there's a lot of twists, hard turns. Places you really can't get a full-size American diesel through. And you know, it's great, but the game itself has, you know, signs that, you know, say speed trap ahead type thing. You know, they show you that there's cameras on every speed trap camera I've hit thus far has had a sign, except whenever I cross over into TSM Map Mod area, and there's not a one. There we go. We're coming into Outlaw or whatever. Woo! We're coming in hot and fast too. I think we've done good. Only got 1% damage to the truck, and I think that was already there. Here comes the most complicated part about the Xbox 360 controller. Because I gotta slow my steering way down. And backing this thing in is just... That and the truck's so long. It's a pretty long truck. Here we go. Now I can back this thing in. Or attempted. Wrong direction, Cole. Just gotta be perfectly square in there. There we go. Alright. And excellent. No damage to trailer. We only had to drive 670 kilometers, but we used 333 gallons of diesel. It took 36 hours and 50 minutes. And I got paid 18,401. Now, I took this cheap load because I just wanted to go over and explore this part of the map mod, so I mean, I like it. I would suggest downloading it. So, uh, this ends run 1 of Outlaw Trucking. So, check back and hopefully I'll probably upload like four videos at one time, you know. So, just, check back and watch the other videos. Thanks.